sis, is it true you're dating a private practice doctor? How come I never heard about you having a boyfriend? I don't need to report every time I get a boyfriend to my family. And where did you even hear this from? Mom mentioned seeing you with someone at the shopping mall last weekend. So you're asking because Mom saw me? Well, I did some digging after that, asked around, found out he's a doctor with his own practice. You know how long it took me to find this out? I had to ask literally everyone. You've been investigating my personal life? Of course, that's what sisters do. Why are you being so secretive? Come on, we used to tell each other everything. Remember when we were kids and shared all our secrets? It's called having boundaries, Rachel. Since when did you get so private? Is it because of what happened with your last boyfriend? This has nothing to do with that. Why wouldn't you tell me something this important? I always tell everyone in the family about my relationships. Actually, I admire you for that. You announce a new boyfriend, then 3 days later announce the breakup, and a few days after that, announce another new boyfriend. I'm impressed you can make those announcements to the family every time. Hey, that's mean. At least I'm honest about my relationships, and they don't all end that quickly. Some last at least a week. There is a difference between being honest and oversharing. Well, when you get a boyfriend, it's exciting. You want to tell everyone, friends, family, anyone who will listen. Why are you trying to hide it? I'm not trying to hide anything. I just didn't think it was necessary to announce it. Not necessary? It's a doctor. Do you know how many girls would kill for a doctor boyfriend? That's exactly why I didn't want to announce it. Come on, how long have you been dating? Give me some details about him. Just for a few months, that's all you need to know. A few months? And you never told me? What else are you hiding? Does he have a nice car? What kind of house does he live in? Rachel, please stop. Yeah, right. You're hiding him because he's a private practice doctor. A total catch. You know, I have a big mouth and tell everyone everything, so you were worried someone might steal him away. That's really not it, and I've never thought of him as a catch just because he's a private practice doctor. Don't play dumb with me. I know these things. What do you mean? Oh, come on, sis. Private practice doctors make tons of money, right? So your boyfriend must be loaded. I've heard doctors work really hard for not that much money. Honestly, they're not that different from regular corporate employees. But private practice doctors are basically CEOs. I heard they're super rich. My friend's cousin married one and they live in a huge house, even with a big pool. Well, some might be rich, but the reality is quite different. It's not as glamorous as you think. Stop being so modest about it. You caught yourself a rich one. You're not listening to what I'm saying. But with money, you can handle any difficulties, right? Hey, what kind of dates do you go on? I bet it's a fancy restaurant every time. And overseas trips, too, all on his dime. Tell me about the restaurants. Have you been to that new place downtown, the one with the gold leaf desserts? We don't do anything that extravagant, and he doesn't have time for it anyway. He's really busy trying to stabilize his practice. When we do manage to find time, we just watch movies or walk in the park. What? Movies and parks? Oh, that's so boring. You must go shopping at designer stores too, right? No, we don't. Don't try and fool me with such obvious lies. No way someone with money would go on such ordinary dates. Tell me the truth. What are you hiding? Is he secretly taking you on helicopter rides? No, I'm not lying. That's really how it is. You're being really stingy with details. What's his name? Where's his clinic? I don't think I should share that information. I won't fall for those words. Man, I want a rich boyfriend too. I've been trying so hard at mixers, but I can't find anyone good. How come you get a catch when you're not even trying? You're not even that pretty compared to me. What? Excuse me? Well, it's true. I put so much more effort into my appearance. I spend hours on makeup and my outfits are always on point. That's really inappropriate to say. Hey, are you thinking about marriage with him? Like, are you close to getting married? Well, we started dating with marriage in mind, but lately we've had some differences, so marriage is probably still far off. Oh, really? What kind of differences? Well, that's personal. I'm not going to tell you. So that means you two are not that close yet? Oh, well, that's good to know. Oh, don't mind me, just talking to myself. Well, see you. Rachel, what are you planning? Nothing, just curious about my sister's love life. Can't a sister be interested? Don't be so suspicious. Rachel, gotta go, bye. Rachel, whatever you're thinking of doing, you should not listening. Bye, sis.
Sarah, can we talk?
Sure, what's up? You've been distant lately.
I want to get married soon.
Oh, is this a proposal?
No, this is a breakup. I'm marrying Rachel, so I need you to break up with me.
What? Who's Rachel?
She's your sister. Actually, we've been dating for a while.
What? You've been dating my sister? This is some kind of joke, right?
I need to be honest with you.
Honest? Now you want to be honest? How is this happening?
I've finally made up my mind. I want to marry Rachel. I want her to be my wife.
Wait. This makes no sense. Why are you dating my sister? You said for a while. Exactly how long has this been going on?
For about 2 months, Rachel contacted me directly.
What?
She messaged me on social media.
And you just started dating her? Just like that? While dating me?
It was right after that big fight we had. I went out to dinner with her on impulse, and she turned out to be incredibly cute and so understanding about my work.
The fight about the clinic's finances?
Yes, that one.
So because I was worried about your financial decisions, you decided to date my sister? The sister who doesn't even understand how a clinic works?
She supports my vision.
Your vision of running the clinic into the ground? So you're dumping me for Rachel. That's not a valid excuse for cheating.
I didn't plan for this to happen.
But you let it happen for 2 months while pretending everything was fine with me.
I know, but nothing you say will change my mind. Rachel is the right wife for me, not someone like you.
Excuse me? What exactly does that mean?
You're always questioning my decisions about the clinic.
Because I care about your future. Because I actually understand business.
Look, I did consider marriage with you, but lately we've been fighting and miscommunicating a lot. If we're like this before marriage, we just end up divorced. Better to end it cleanly now.
Cleanly? You call this clean? This is not an acceptable way to end things. I have been supporting you all this time, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Rachel supports me unconditionally.
She doesn't know anything about running a clinic. She just wants the title of doctor's wife.
Thanks for the support until now, but I have Rachel now, so I don't need you anymore. We were never officially engaged anyway, so no need for compensation. Good thing we can break up without any financial complications.
What? Are you seriously talking about financial complications right now?
I mean, you can't claim any part of the clinic.
I wouldn't want to. Is that what you were worried about? That I'd try to claim part of your failing clinic? I definitely don't want anything to do with that.
To spare your feelings, I won't invite you to our wedding, but from now on, please, think of me as your brother-in-law.
Huh? Are you serious right now? Think of you as a brother-in-law after cheating on me with my sister?
Completely serious. Rachel and I are getting married.
After only 2 months? You don't even know her.
When you know, you know.
No, believe me, you don't know her at all. You just know she doesn't question your decisions.
I know enough. She believes in me completely.
Unlike me, who questions your reckless decisions?
Exactly. She understands my vision.
She understands nothing about the reality of your situation, and you're taking advantage of that.
I've made my decision, Sarah.
A decision to ruin both of your lives? You're making a huge mistake. You'll regret this.
That's not for you to judge. Please respect our choice.
Respect? After you cheated on me with my sister? After lying to me for months?
I'm trying to handle this maturely.
There is nothing mature about what either of you have done. You're both acting like children.
I should go now. Rachel is waiting for me.
Of course she is. Go ahead, run away from this conversation too.
I did what I came to do.
Yes, you certainly did. Congratulations on your engagement. I hope you're both very happy together.
Sarah!
Don't message me again. You heard from Thomas already, right? Sorry about that. Sorry for stealing your rich boyfriend. I never thought my own sister would steal my boyfriend. I didn't realize my sister was such a terrible person. Hey, don't be so dramatic. These things happen. Not between sisters, they don't. It's not like you were engaged, and he chose me. How could you even think about dating him? It's survival of the fittest in this world. If you got your man stolen, it's your own fault. Just forgive me. Excuse me? My fault? Come on, you can't blame me for taking an opportunity. He wasn't happy with you anyway. You were always criticizing him. An opportunity to betray your sister? To destroy our relationship? This happens all the time at mixers. If you don't snag the guy you want quickly, someone else will. You should know how dating works by now. The good ones get taken fast. So because you always get your men stolen at mixers, you decided to steal from your sister instead? That's not what I meant. Stop twisting my words. Then what did you mean? I just mean you have to act fast. You can't expect a guy like Thomas to wait forever. You are quite the hyena, aren't you? Hey, I'm not always getting stolen from. Actually, I'm quite popular. I've had dozens more boyfriends than you, but Thomas is the biggest catch of them all. And he likes me better than you. He says I'm more fun, more supportive. And that justifies betraying me, your own sister? But you weren't moving fast enough with him. You were too busy nagging him about his business. He needs someone who believes in him. So you got jealous and stole him? Where did your morals go? Like I said, it's your fault for letting him get stolen. I honestly thought he'd reject me since I'm his girlfriend's sister. I contacted him as a long shot, but surprisingly, he was totally into it. How could I not take that chance? He responded right away. We really connected. You could have been a decent human being. You could have been a sister. You're just bitter because he chose me, because he likes me better, because I'm more his type. Right, I forgot. You're not the only one lacking morals. Look, I'm sorry, but Thomas and I are truly in love now. Sure, it started with me stealing him, and it's not exactly a pure beginning, but our love is real. We just click. It's like destiny. After 2 months. That's not love, that's infatuation. Sometimes you just know, like in those romance movies. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Truly in love, huh? So you're really planning to marry Thomas? Of course, I'm going to live a luxurious life as a private practice doctor's wife. We'll have a big house and fancy cars and vacation homes. Is that all you care about? The money and status? Don't act like you don't think about that too. That's why you dated him. You really don't understand anything. Being a private practice doctor's wife isn't that simple. You won't be able to support him with that attitude. What's there to understand? He makes money. I spend it. That's what doctors' wives do. I've seen it in dramas. You're delusional. This isn't a TV show. Oh, so you think you could support him better? Don't get cocky. You're the loser who got dumped. Excuse me? At least I wasn't desperate enough to steal my sister's boyfriend. You heard me. You're just jealous because I won. Won what exactly? The prize of being a cheater's wife? You seem pretty desperate to get Thomas back, but it's useless. He's crazy about me. He proposed and we've already submitted our marriage registration. What? You've already filed the marriage papers? After 2 months of cheating? Yep, did it this morning. We're officially married now. Isn't it romantic? After dating for only 2 months while he was still with me? Had to lock him down before someone else could steal him. I got my golden ticket. Cry all you want. I'm not giving him back. He's mine now. Forever. Oh dear. My condolences. I can't believe you've already registered the marriage. Now you're truly one with him, committed to his gambling-style management. I actually respect your courage. What do you mean, gambling-style management? What are you trying to say? Stop being cryptic. Nothing really, just thinking out loud about your wonderful future together. No, tell me what you mean. What's wrong with his management? Why are you smirking through text? I'm just sympathizing with my sister who made an impulsive, foolish choice, marrying a debt manufacturing machine just because he's a private practice doctor. You really have my condolences. Wait, debt manufacturing machine? You mean Thomas? Who else would I mean? Your beloved husband? The catch you just had to lock down? What are you trying to say? Is something wrong with the clinic? You need to tell me. Oh, suddenly you want my opinion? Now you want to listen? Just tell me. You're scaring me. Look, I respect Thomas in my own way. Becoming a doctor is impressive, and his determination to start a private practice was admirable. But he's a doctor, not a business expert. Yet he's overconfident, and the situation is pretty dire. How dire are we talking about? Like, a little debt? That's normal for businesses, right? I told you, he's a debt manufacturing machine. He generates new debt just by breathing. What? What do you mean he generates debt by breathing? Private practice doctors have to furnish everything from scratch, the building, equipment, everything. That requires substantial loans, and loans are just debt by another name. And the interest keeps piling up, day after day. I know that much, but Thomas has been in practice for 2 years now. He must be gradually paying off the loans and should be turning a profit soon. Right? Please tell me I'm right. Actually, the losses keep mounting every single month. What? Really? But how? He seemed so confident. Did you even ask about his business before marrying him? He said everything was fine. He said the clinic was doing great. He showed me the pictures of all the fancy equipment. Of course he did. Equipment bought with loans. Just tell me what's going on. I have a right to know. How bad is it, really? There are hospitals everywhere in town. These days, hospitals compete for patients. Location makes a huge difference in patient numbers and profits. But Thomas, without thinking it through, took over a failed clinic's location. He thought it was great because construction costs would be lower. There was probably a reason it failed in the first place. What reason? Tell me! Did you even visit his clinic? Not yet. We usually meet elsewhere. He said he was too busy to show me around. Of course you haven't. You married a man whose workplace you've never seen. So what happened? Why isn't the clinic doing well? After opening the clinic, we discovered there were several popular family practices in the neighborhood. Of course, Thomas's clinic gets very few patients. Barely any, actually. Some days, none at all. Can't he just advertise more, like on TV or something? With what money? Where do you think advertising money comes from? He must have some savings. All gone into the clinic. Every last penny. But with fewer patients, there's no profit. The clinic is new and clean with modern equipment. Why isn't anyone coming? It just doesn't make sense. Modern equipment doesn't matter if people don't trust the clinic, if they don't even know it exists. But Thomas is a good doctor and he went to a good school. We had decent patient numbers at first, but Thomas hired minimal staff to cut costs. Even with modern equipment, the wait times are long, billing is slow, and everyone went back to their regular doctors. Now we hardly get any returning patients or new ones. It's pretty hopeless. You're kidding. This can't be happening. Did you think running a medical practice was just about treating patients? Did you think it was all glamour and money? Well, that's what it looked like in the dramas. I tried to express my concerns, but he'd get angry, saying amateurs shouldn't interfere. Then he'd turn around and say things like, "When we're married, you'll help me as my wife, right?" Help? How? What kind of help? I froze when he suggested his wife should work for free. We could never have a proper conversation about marriage. Working for free? No way. Wait, what do you mean work for free? Like helping out sometimes? Reception, billing, scheduling, cleaning. Every day, all day. I thought a private practice doctor's wife just lives luxuriously every day. Are you saying I have to work? Like, actually work? At the clinic? Welcome to reality. Your new life as a clinic worker. But that's not what I signed up for. I can't do reception. I don't know how to do billing. You'll probably be free once the practice gets on track, but until then, you'll just be convenient free labor. How long will it take until it gets on track? Like a few weeks? A month? At this rate, never. The debt just keeps growing. No way. This isn't happening. That's why I truly respect your choice, supporting him as a doctor's wife, helping out, enduring all his unreasonable demands and the mounting losses. Making such a commitment with full awareness, that's really impressive.
Please, Sarah, you need to help me. My clinic is about to go under.
Thomas, why are you contacting me? Shouldn't you be talking to your wife?
But you're the only one who understands the situation.
What about your wife? Your supportive, understanding wife?
Please, just listen.
What now? More debt won't make much difference at this point. You're already drowning in it.
It's worse than the debt. I can't work as a doctor anymore.
What? What are you talking about?
Something happened. Something bad.
What did you do? What could be worse than the debt?
I was trying so hard to stabilize the clinic's finances that I was only sleeping 1 hour a day. Then I fell asleep while driving.
Don't tell me you had an accident. Are you injured and can't see patients? Is that why you can't work?
No, I only had minor injuries, but I rear-ended the car in front of me, and when the driver got out, I panicked and just drove away.
What? Running away is the worst thing you could do. Are you insane? What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking straight. I was exhausted. I just reacted.
Clearly, you made everything so much worse.
I know that, but I panicked in the moment. I went back right away, but the police were already there. Because I committed a hit and run, they suspended my medical license.
You went back? How long after?
Yes, but it was too late. Maybe 30 minutes.
Medical license suspension? What is that exactly? How long does it last?
It means I'm banned from practicing medicine. Sometimes it's just a few months or half a year, but because of the hit and run, my suspension is for 1.5 years.
1.5 years? You can't practice at all?
I can't practice medicine at all during that time. I can't see any patients. I can't prescribe anything. Nothing.
Oh my, that sounds really serious. But maybe it's good in a way. You've been overworking yourself for quite a while, so you can take time to rethink your business strategy. I'm sure you're mentally exhausted too. It's good to take the opportunity to rest.
How is this possibly good? I'm the only doctor at my clinic. What happens to the clinic if I can't see patients?
Well, then I guess you'll have to close temporarily, which might be better than running yourself into the ground.
But we're already in the red! We still have equipment payments and bank loans to repay! Closing means 0 income for 1.5 years! It's hopeless! The loans don't stop, the interest doesn't stop!
Did you tell Rachel about all of this? Does your wife know?
Not yet. I don't know how. She'll definitely freak out.
Why not hire another doctor to cover for you? That way you could keep the practice running. Don't you have any friends or colleagues you could ask? Maybe get several to work part-time?
I thought of that too, but the thing is, all my former classmates from school just hate me. None of them will help when I contact them.
What? Why? Do they hate you? What did you do?
Well, before I opened my practice, I was kind of arrogant. I made fun of friends who joined university hospitals, saying I had the guts to open my own practice and would become rich. I called them spineless cowards.
Wow, you were really awful. And now you need their help.
I know that now. I was just stupid.
Have you tried apologizing? Actually apologizing?
They won't even answer my calls. I've tried messaging them. They've all blocked me. Even if I tried hiring other doctors, I'd have to pay them well, but that would just increase our losses. We can't afford market rate.
Then you should probably just close the practice for good, to cut your losses.
But what about the debt? The debt doesn't go away even if I close. I don't know what to do anymore. Please, help me somehow. I'm so desperate. You're the only one who can help me.
Sorry, that's not my problem. I'm a stranger to you now. Work hard with your beloved wife.
Sarah, please, you're the only one who understands the business side.
Should have thought about that before cheating on me, before betraying me.
I know I made a mistake, a huge mistake.
Several mistakes, actually. Quite a collection of them.
I know I don't deserve your help, but I don't know what else to do.
Correct. You don't deserve my help.
But I'm desperate right now. I need you, please.
Talk to your wife. I'm sure she'll understand since you two are so in love.
Sarah!
Goodbye, Thomas.
No, please don't go.
You made your choice. Now just live with it. This is the worst, sis. He's going to close the clinic. Then we'll have nothing but debt. This isn't the newlywed life I signed up for. I'm divorcing him. Did you know about this? About his license being suspended? Oh, after all that trouble to get married, you're splitting up already? What happened to true love? You knew this would happen. You knew everything. Rachel, I did try to warn you multiple times, but you just wouldn't listen. But you could have tried harder. You could have told me about the debt, about the failing clinic. Like you tried hard not to steal my boyfriend. Like you tried to be a decent sister. This isn't about that anymore. This is serious. This is my life we're talking about. And betraying your sister wasn't serious? That was my life that you were playing with. If I stay, I'll just get dragged into his debt hell. But if I divorce him, I can escape. This debt is his, after all. Yeah, it shouldn't have anything to do with his ex-wife. I can just walk away, start fresh. Planning your escape already? Well, that didn't take long. Don't mock me. This is my future we're talking about. I can't be poor. I'm not made for poverty. I've heard about that. You're right that debt isn't subject to division of assets, so Thomas's debt would remain his alone after divorce. You wouldn't be obligated to repay anything. That's what you're hoping for, right? Yes! Then divorce is my only option. I need to file right away. But it's different if you're a joint guarantor. Are you sure about that? Did you check the papers you signed? Huh? What do you mean? A joint guarantor? Did you read what you signed? Any of it? What are you talking about? You're scaring me, sis! Even after the divorce, if you're a joint guarantor, you're still responsible for repayment. You should check that before divorcing. Did you sign as a guarantor for any of his debts? Rachel, I need you to think carefully. I don't know. There were just so many papers. You're telling me that you don't know what you signed? You just signed whatever he put in front of you? There were so many papers. But wait. I remember now. When I signed the papers, I did also sign some guarantor documents. Oh no, what should I do, sis? Please help me. What? You signed without reading? Thomas said that as his wife I had to sign them, that he wouldn't marry me unless I signed. What choice did I have? I wanted to get married. I thought it was just a formality. You had the choice to not steal your sister's boyfriend. You had the choice to actually read what you were signing. This isn't the time for that. I need your help. When is the time? When should we talk about your betrayal? I need help. What do these guarantor papers mean? How much trouble am I in? You can't blame anyone but yourself. You chose to become a joint guarantor when you signed those papers. You're free to divorce him or not, but you can't escape from the debt. You're legally bound to it now. No, there has to be a way to get out of this. I'll hire a lawyer. No lawyer can help you now. No way. What am I supposed to do? I can't live in debt. How should I know? I'm done with both of you. We have no connection anymore. You made your bed, now lie in it. Don't be like that. We're still sisters. Family is forever. Are we? Is that what sisters do to each other? Betray them? Don't be so cold. Your cute little sister is in trouble. How can you just abandon me? I need you, sis. Please help me. What's cute about a sister who steals her sister's boyfriend? I don't want to know you anymore. I don't even want to think of you as my sister, so stop contacting me. We're done. What? You don't mean that. Yes, I do. I've never meant anything more. But we're family. You can't just cut me off. Family doesn't do what you did. Family doesn't betray each other. I made a mistake. I admit it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Even our parents were disgusted by your marriage. Well, then I'm done here. Enjoy your dream life as a private practice doctor's wife. It's exactly what you wanted, isn't it? Sarah, please wait. Goodbye, Rachel. Don't do this to me. I need my sister. Blocked. Thomas's clinic closed shortly after. Including bank loans, the debt amounted to about $1 million. Rachel tried several times to remove herself as a joint guarantor, but was rejected. Unable to divorce, they're both working to repay the debt little by little. Since Thomas can't practice medicine, they're both working multiple part-time jobs to manage the payments. They reportedly survive on discarded convenience store meals, crying together and saying, "This isn't how it was supposed to be."
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.